Okay, let's start.
Hey!
Hi, I'm here with my friend Marcus Smith. Good to see you. Thank you for
Rainbow.
joining us.
Why, hello.
It hasn't been that long, has it?
It's been a while.
I guess a year and a bit since we've seen each other last.
Last year.
2 years ago.
Oh, geez.
Oh, God. Anyway, it's a great reason to be back up in Toronto for X14.
That's in Canada, by the way. Those of you.
Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Toronto, Canada.
I love Toronto. I love me some Toronto.
At least you said it right. And we're here for one of the most anticipated games I've seen for the Xbox One, and we're talking about Sunset Overdrive.
You love it. Sunset Overdrive.
I do love it. The year's what, 2027?
Not too distant future, that's right. We are in a fictitious American city called Sunset City.
I love it.
And it's basically the idea that the end times is flipped on its ear and it's a new beginning. So you're able to do all the things you can't do in real life, or you'll be arrested, or laws of gravity, or whatever.
Or you would need years of training.
That's right.
So
Insurance
this is
rates skyrocket.
rates.
You're gone.
So what I see is just a perfect blend of third person, which I love. You know that I love third person. And then also, and I don't mean forget it.
That's not a euphemism, ladies and gentlemen.
Not at all. And parkour and those shoes that the kids have that they can grind with, obviously. You know those ones?
The soaps, I remember those.
Ones?
I'm old.
Well,
Thanks, Rainbow.
Apparently they're in the future, so
that's
you are right on. It's neo-futurism.
Yeah, it's basically, we wanted people to have fun. It's fun in the end time, so we've created this world that allows you to do this, like,
everything's going to shit, but it's going to be so much fun.
Exactly. Aside from all of your family and friends dying horribly by mutant apocalypse, it's pretty fun. There's no more boss, no more bills. You get to do stuff that's physically impossible and have a great time.
Well, let's talk about these mutants and the baddies in the game.
So there's a giant multinational corporation called Fizco that is weeks away from releasing a hot new energy drink. Happens. Overcharged Delirium XT.
Amazing. I served that at my bar.
Did you really? Well, no.
Overcharged
you
Delirium.
should. Yeah. We have it. Anyways.
On tap.
Exactly. And so they celebrate by having this big party in Sunset City. You were working there, picking up you, the player. You can play as male or female, by the way. You can play different body types, different races, yada yada. So it's not a specific character, but anyways, you're cleaning up at the party, and lo and behold, everybody who drank that energy drink turns into a mutant that we call the OD. Yeah, that happens in real life. I think the first Red Bull party.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. The first Red Bull party I ever went to. Half the people turned into mutants.
And now we've been sued by Red Bull. Excellent. Moving on from there. So
that guy drank like 6 of them.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that guy. He's a spawner. He spawns OD, more and more OD. So you'll want to take him out pretty quick. He's brutish, and he will try to destroy you. So yeah, we have a campaign. There's a whole story mission that you play where you're trying to meet up with other survivors and kind of win them over to your side so they can help you. You're trying to take out Fizco. There's swimming. Brandon fell in the water, and we'll talk about that
Later.
in a private conversation. The lashings begin at 3. And so yeah, you got this crazy big world. There's a lot to do. There's missions. There's quests. There's challenges.
What kind of missions do we have that you
well,
someone's slapping you?
Some of them we showed before. For example, you are having to help out one of the friendly factions, which are a group of adventure scouts who have holed up in a Japanese heritage museum and have become obsessed with samurai culture and Bushido code. Amazing. Of course. And so you need to help them.
That's amazing. The Bushido Cub Scouts of America.
That's right.
Amazing.
But not the Cub Scouts of America, because they'll sue you.
Again, Red Bull, everyone's suing. Don't worry, I'm going to get sued by like 7 people. You can't even say things anymore.
No, not at all. Anyways, McDonald's, Coca-Cola.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have to go to a radio tower to take out these Transformers to help them communicate with the outside world, and lo and behold, you get accosted by the Fizco giant Macy's Day float size mascot, Fizzy. And so you have to fight him. So that's the kind of things that we'll do in missions.
I love that.
It's always unique, never expected, and everybody should have a lot of fun doing it.
And it looks beautiful. And what kind of weapons are we working with?
We have a pretty wide selection here. Brandon's got the flaming compensator is a blunderbuss of sorts that catches guys on fire in the environment. We've got the high fidelity.
I have so many, sorry. The flaming compensator, I had so many. I didn't go there.
Well, I'm sort of glad you didn't, but...
So it's a blunderbuss.
That's right. Well, it catches people on fire, and it's called a compensator for a reason. The high fidelity is shoots records, 12-inch vinyl.
Waste.
Yeah, well, there were bad records. They were the 70s ones that were all thin.
They're all Zamfir, Master of the Pen.
But you'll hear the songs shooting by you as you hear the records go by. Yeah. It's really good. There's the Dirty Harry. It's probably our most conventional weapon. But the thing is, all these weapons upgrade. Oh, TN Teddy shoots teddy bears strapped with dynamite, as you can see. They're adorable. But so all the weapons upgrade from use. It's super deadly. All the weapons upgrade for use, but then we also have these things called amps that are like a crafting progression system. So you can say, I want the teddy bear to occasionally freeze guys so that you can, freeze them as you explode them. A lot of different amps that we have in the game that you can equip on both all of your weapons, but also on your person. So you've got like amps for melee, amps for just your basic movement and everything. And
are there melee weapons, or is it just fisticuffs?
There are melee weapons. There are things like bats and crowbars and things like that. But again, the actions that you apply when you're crafting the amps is really what makes it more exciting than just bashing. So as the style meter goes up, as you're doing things like doing traversal combos or killing guys while traversing, then you'll be unlocking the amps. So things get more and more chaotic. The momentum builds up more and more, like an old pinball machine.
Yeah. Multipliers.
Better believe it.
I love it. And what other modes are we looking at? I know that the multi's been set up.
Yeah.
How many players? What are we looking at?
So Chaos Squad multiplayer experience is 8 players, and you play in the open world, and you have a bunch of objectives that you have, but you have to strategically vote which ones you want to take on because they allow you to either finish the game more easily by giving you bonuses to like defense. There's a night defense section at the end where you have to defend your base from hordes and hordes of OD, and you have a lot of defenses. So if you vote one way on the objectives, you'll get more defenses. If you vote a different way, you'll have a greater chance at rewards. But it's a lot harder, so you have this little strategic team element.
I think we're going to have some fun with that, James.
Good luck editing that while I slip up. You guys aren't airing this, right?
No. This is all just...
Let me know when you guys are ready.
He's going to start rolling. So
okay, good.
This is a tester.
Ready when you are, Mr. DeMille.
We can't, with him playing as poorly as he is, we can't air this.
I would like to pawn off blame on Brandon.
deflect.
Yeah.
So you're going to give me a copy of this now, but when can everyone else play it?
October 28th in North America is the date. Yes, my handler says yes. My handler.
I love that you need a handler.
I need to find a
in so many ways. Really.
Perfect. Very true. Very true. Compensator. Okay, so Sunset Overdrive. There you go. There's your first look at it from the console creatures. I just want to hang out with my buddy Marcus. It's good to see you, and let's go run around. Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy buckets of poutine now.
Are you gonna?
Yep.
You're not joking though. That's literally what he said when he walked in. I'm gonna show you this game and then go eat all the poutine in Toronto. Perfect. Poutine.
Oh,
all right.
Great. Now I can't even say that right.
No, you're. All right. We'll see you soon.